Do we want to think about scrambling aircraft?
Oh, God, I don't know.
That's a decision somebody's going to have to make probably in the next 10 minutes.
Holy fuck! I can't believe I just saw that. Did you record that?
All these countries are jealous of us, our way of life.
They want us to be miserable like they are.
Right, and we are now miserable. And now is the time to not even ask questions.
Nope.
Just to be pissed off and drop a few atom bombs, do a couple of chemical warfare hits, let their people burn and suffer until they understand.
Our stores of everything, because we haven't been bothering anybody.
Right.
So hard and got so far, but in the end, it doesn't even matter. I had to fall to lose it all, but in the end,
We've got debris
it doesn't even
on the roof.
matter.
Oh my God, the World Trade Center.
One thing, I don't know why. It doesn't even matter how hard you try. Keep that in mind. I designed this rhyme to remind myself of a time when in spite of the way you were mocking me, acting like I was part of your property, remembering all the times you fought with me, I'm surprised it got so things aren't the way they were before. You wouldn't even recognize me anymore. Not that you knew me back then, but it all comes back to me. You kept everything inside, and even though I tried, it all fell apart. What it meant to me will eventually be a memory of a time when I
tried so hard and got so far. In the end, it doesn't even matter. I had to fall to lose it all. But in the end, it doesn't even matter.
Those people running on the left. One
thing, I don't know why. It doesn't even matter how hard you try. Keep that in mind. I designed this rhyme to explain in due time. All I know, time is a valuable thing. Watch it fly by as the pendulum swings. Watch it count down to the end of the day. The clock takes life away. It's so unreal. Didn't look out below. Watch the time go right out the window. Trying to hold on, but you didn't even know. Wasted it all just to watch you go. I kept everything inside, and even though I tried, it all fell apart. What it meant to me will eventually be a memory of a time when I tried so hard.
I can hear you. The rest of the world hears you, and the people who knock these buildings down will hear all of us soon.
Very difficult to breathe here, but look around. This must have been ground zero where this thing blew up. Car after car after car, buses, completely obliterated and burned straight down to the steel.
Saw me. He stood at attention, saluted me, said, "Commissioner, you can't pull onto the street. They're jumping." And I didn't know. I didn't know what he said. It quick, He said, "You can't get on the block. They're jumping." I didn't know what that meant. What's he talking about? And I got out of the car, walked around the cars, got to the corner, and saw this debris coming down off the building. And as that debris got closer to the ground, I realized it wasn't debris, it was people. And they were jumping, 1, 2, 3 at a time. Over the next 4 or 5 minutes, I guess I watched a couple dozen people jump from the building to the ground. They were hitting the ground on Vesey. The the courtyard between 1 and 2. When they hit the ground, they had basically evaporated.
I remember when I lost my mind. There was something so pleasant about that place. Even your emotions had an echo in so much space. And you were out there without care, yeah, I was out of touch. But it wasn't because I didn't know enough. I just knew too much. That made me crazy. That made me crazy. That made me crazy. Probably.
Our world changed dramatically. Our world changed dramatically. Our world changed dramatically. Our world changed dramatically. First plane was an accident. The second one was an attack. And the third one was a declaration of war.
But now who do you think you are? Ha ha ha, bless your soul. Think you're in control. Well, I think you're crazy. I think you're crazy. I think you're crazy. Just like me. And I hope that you are having the time of your life. Think twice. It's my only advice. 'Cause I think you're crazy. I think you're crazy. I think you're crazy. Just like me. 'Cause I think you're crazy. Oh, I think you're crazy. I think you're crazy. Just like me.
Andy Carter comes up behind me and says, America's under attack. And I'm watching the child read. And I'm watching the child read. And I'm watching the child read. There was a call that said Angel's next. Angel was the code word for Air Force One.
We had come here to National Airport to, continue our coverage of the situation in New York because the airports had been shut down. No sooner had we gotten here and stopped the car than we looked up and there was this cloud of smoke billowing from the Pentagon. There had been a traffic accident here at National and a number of emergency vehicles were dealing with that. Then suddenly we saw this, and I would say within a couple of minutes they were all tearing out of here, heading toward the Pentagon. We asked folks here. One of the police officers told me that he had heard a plane had gone into the Pentagon. Obviously more of the situations in New York. People here are extremely nervous.
The United States military is doing a fantastic job. Fantastic job. Fantastic job. Fantastic job.